Alright. Hey fellow ranchers, it's me Mario. Today we are here as always to take a close look at a very competitive game that I am about to get. Even though we have to get Hildegard in our team and I cannot guarantee that he's going to get a competitive game down, I hope he will though. I'm still going to invite him because I think he's a great guy, so let's do that. Come on. Why can't I invite another player? Yeah, thanks. The guy, here we go. Invite sent. Alright, we're ready to go. So, are you guys excited? I am quite a bit, since I didn't get many volunteers now. I've just won my tournament game, which was fucking close. I was on my toes all the time, so there was that. But yeah, let's comment this game. Right now, I'm trying a new setup, so I'm using two screens and I will take a look at the chat on one. Well, try to take a look at the chat on one and be playing my game on the other one. So I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you directly, but that's the way it is. So my hand is right. Not terrible, not good. It's not the hand I'm used to get. I mean, I think that each and every time on stream recently I was able to get a white, green, and a black in my hand, which is pretty much what you really want all the time. Those two buildings by the end of the track are a bit obnoxious, I think. Um, an engineer game might still be possible because this building is here, but it won't be that great, I don't think. Many hazards here means that this path will be heavy taxed, of course. So I think an ideal starting loop would be to stop here and then probably stop even here or here and then stop on those two. So that's going to be maybe a slower game somehow. Let's take a look at what buildings are available first. So we don't have 2A, but we still have 4B, so cowboys are on the table. There's no 5A, which is unfortunate. I don't think that any of my recent games had 5A in it. So it sucks a bit. I like to play engineers when I can, so there's that. There's 3B, which makes builders in general, not builder as an overall plan, but builders in general just better. Because playing this one out is going to be good regardless of your strategy, I think, if you can afford a builder early on. Then there's 10B, but unfortunately there's 8A. I mean, maybe fortunately, there's 8A and not 8B in the game, so a builder plan is going to be fine, but nothing to write home about. Also, this building is not ideal. 9A is just better when 10B is in the game, so there's also that. I might try out a very rogue strategy. No, I actually cannot. There's a plan I used to like when I used to play a lot physical games. I haven't tried it yet online, so this might be a good time to try it out, but unfortunately there are not many TPs out, and the TP building is actually over here, which doesn't make it great. I mean, it's still going to be a decent stop, but it's not going to be great. Um, the starting spot to build is here and this one is here, which means that people are still going to need coins by the end of the loop, which is pretty important. I expect many people to start over here and then just commute over here, but those two spots are not ideal to build on, so I don't think, well, Corwin bet crazy, no, it's not a crazy amount of points, it's just 4. I mean, there's one builder out. I'm not really sure I would like to start and get a builder with this hand. I think that I prefer to put a building out and see what happens from there. Even though for sure, I mean, if I start here and a player before me starts over here to get a builder, they're also going to unlock at least a builder, so there's also that. I can think that every plan is going to be at least decent this time around. Engineers won't be great, I don't think, but they won't be that bad. I mean, stopping here early on is, or here, it's going to be pretty much a forced stop, I think. Especially for everybody that cannot place down a building over here, but is forced to place one over here or over here, so it's going to be a bit harder to reach them. I don't think there's the bush building. No, there's not. There's one B in the game. Um, a southern strategy might also be something decent, actually, this game. I think that's likely going to be a good plan overall. Maybe not a great plan, but a good plan nonetheless. So reserving one of these spots might also be a decent idea. I still think that placing down a taxer over here and reserving a spot over here is going to be great. So that's probably going to be my plan A. It's a bit unfortunate there are not a lot of TPs out. There's also another hazard that is going to be placed over here, which means that the usual spot for 4B is over here, and even reserving that spot might not be a bad idea, even though it's way worse than usual, because early on you still want to stop over here and over here, so I think it's way better to use 4B, even for Cowboys. I think it's way better to place 4B in one of these spots to be able to hit this one probably. At least that's what it looks like to me right now. If I should get ahead, maybe an engineer isn't that bad. Also, starting late in the round might mean that I can start here. I don't think that anybody will place a building in any other spot than those three. Maybe one over here, maybe one over here, but I'm skeptical. I think at least two of them are going to be placed over here. So starting late, I might place like discard my hand over here, get 13 coins, and get double head on the first loop, and go for a station master tile. That doesn't look like a bad idea at all to me. And I would like to probably reserve this spot just to be able to do something good with them early on. So I have a plan if I'm the last or the third player. I don't really have the plan. I mean, other than probably building something here, I don't have, or maybe even here. Here is maybe better. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably a bit better. That means that I can hit any of those three buildings. I don't think anybody will place a tax booth over here. I think there are way better spots in this game. I don't think, in general, I think it's a good idea to place a tax building in this spot, but not this time, I don't think. I'm actually go for a second position for free right now. Let's see what happened next. I mean, I'm fine even playing quite a few points to be first, but my hand is not the best one. So there's also that. This objective is the best one though, so I think I have said it like many times. Hildegard might want to go for the strategy that I've just spoke about. Maybe. It's not a given again, but it's a maybe. Also just going for, you know, a cowboy and an engineer. I mean, a lot of possible combinations in this game, I think. Moritz decided to bet one to be first. I don't know if I would love that plan. I am actually a bit inclined to go for engineers this time around. If it's possible, of course. Just because I haven't played engineers in quite some times, and I don't think I've ever played engineers on stream as of now. I mean, I think there was a game I went for builders, and after that, I I move to engineers like half the game maybe. But yeah, I'm going to beat zero to be third. I know it was an aggressive plan. I want to start ASAP. I think he's going to get the builder, but I may be disappointed. So he got the engineer instead. Alright, alright. Let's see what Moritz does next. I think he might snag the builder, otherwise I am going to think about getting it myself. A lot of possible plans. Don't know if it was right. I was a bit put off by Hildegard getting the fourth spot for zero. I mean, we'll see. As of now, I would like to avoid Cowboys probably. I think I can fulfill this objective. He's going to place one over here or over here. Well, in one of these three spots, I'm pretty sure. And instead, he decides to, I don't know, I wouldn't say disappoint me, just to surprise me quite a bit. So nobody went for a taxer over here. I think at this point I can totally afford to start over here. His plan is probably to upgrade it to 4B, I think. Even though even then it looks a bit ambitious to me. Also starting here has the advantage of letting me see if another hazard shows up to shape up my plans around it. So there's that. I think starting here is decent. I probably won't be getting double head, even though I had some decent shots at getting double head. But because I'm going to discard those two and this one too. But yeah, I don't even know what Hildegard will do this time around. But I kind of like stopping over here to get up to 12 coins now. Yeah, I do like that. Alrighty, no thanks. And turn. Oh, Moritz is in the game, so he cannot tell me to grab F10. Wasn't it F10 to F11 maybe? Yeah, F11. To get the full screen. So Corwin is going to deliver. Now it's going to be pretty important to see what he's going to place down. I drew into the white cow, which is great. It means that I'm going to get double head no matter what. It also means that I cannot choose them, but I mean, I'm not choosy. I'm going to be fine regardless, I think. I think that the allure of a southern strategy is really strong. I don't know if I'm going to do that though. It also depends on what Moritz is going to do. If he's going to take ahead, I mean, he's going to take ahead, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if he's going to take a builder or what. So he plays down an engineer, right? Right. Maybe this will be a weird game where nobody wants to go for builders. I don't know, that's possible. I will be ecstatic to go for builders, to be honest. So let's see what happens next. Many different plans, many different possibilities. Hildegard. Now Corwin went to Kansas City, I guess. Yep. And he spent the certificate. That's a bit uncommon in my opinion, but he probably has plans to max out the certificate somehow. Maybe, don't know. The plan he's got for sure, I think, is getting this one, even though it's a plan I don't really love right now. This game is shaping up in a way different way than what I thought initially. What is this game even? Hi, Saranuka. This is Great Western Trail. I don't know if you've ever heard about it. It's a board game by Alexander Pfister. It's an amazing game, by the way. Um, This is a fan-made online implementation called Ranchers of the Old West, which shares most of Great Western Trail rules. Great Western Trail is well known for a deep gameplay, very interesting games, very well thought games. It's very interactive, even though it's still a Euro game, so you're still doing what helps you the most. But yeah, it's a very interesting game overall. So Moritz also went for engineers, alrighty. So I bet that Hildegard is going to go for builders at this point. I'm going to be happy with just one engineer and one cowboy, I think. And I really, really, really want to build something. I think that I really want one of these spots right now. This is one of the trickiest thing in Great Western Trail, figuring out where to place your buildings. This is always going to be very tricky. So I can try to go for a southern strategy because there's no hazard coming out right now, even though it's a bit, and by a bit I mean quite a lot, less good when 4A is not in the game, and now we have 4B. Well, where is it? 4B, the draw and discard for the Cowboys building. So, well, I'm going to go here. I am 100% sure. I don't want to give up a building on the first loop, I don't think. A taxer over here or over here would be the safe bet, I think. And I think that's what I'm going for. I mean, if I want to go for a southern strategy, that's because I'm going to get a builder, and it's not granted that I can get a builder. And I think that going for a southern strategy without a builder is setting up myself for a sound defeat. So just go there. Let's discard a cow, because why not? And let's place a building on the trail. Again, I think it's going to be in one of those three spots. I'm really surprised they are all free as of now. I think this one makes the most sense. It means that I can also get to the cow market thanks to 4B later on if I decide to upgrade this one, because I'm going to go Cowboys. So I think that's the best spot. And I think I'm still going to place down a taxer because, again, I might go for a southern strategy and I might go for a builder and I might use my next build actions to build two things over here. So there's also that. And the turn. I drew into one cow, which is alright. I mean, it's better than another black cow. I was hoping to save some black cows for the next loop, but we'll see. But I can see why you're saying, what is this game even? It looks pretty weird. Moritz, I don't know if you're listening. My policy is normally that people playing the game against me shouldn't follow the stream actively. So if you're listening to me, I would ask you to not do that. I mean, if you want to stay in the chat, you can, of course. Just like turn off the volume of the stream, maybe. I feel less comfortable talking about strategy when other players are listening to me. It looks like I'm going to have free reign on my double purchase, which is, of course, pretty amazing. So, there's that. My first plan was engineers, but people took that plan away. So, let's see what I can do next. Corwin. Oh, yeah. He went for the other good position, I think. This position is going to be good because I can reach it in one action at the start of the game, which should be pretty decent. So Corwin is dead set on trying to get this Station Master tile, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense to unlock this action first. I did that plan quite a few times, and I'm not anymore in love with it, I have to admit, but here it looks decent, probably. He's placing out TPs, I bet. I'm a bit undecided if I want to get... I mean, I'm going to take a builder for sure. I just don't know if I want to take two builders. How long does a game usually last? It depends. Online games, in my experience, have been around 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, maybe. I mean, last time I was commenting on a game I wasn't playing in, and that took around 3 hours, I think. On the table, I think it's going to take you 3 hours, probably, just because there's some time involved in setting it up and tearing it down at the end. So there's also that. Let's go here. Let's discount a Guernsey to get some dollars, shall we? And let's go for a double higher. So, right now, I think I quite like. Hmm, there are a few things I can go for. Like going for an engineer and a builder looks quite decent to me as of now. It means that if I set up something over here, I can use it to lead myself over here, and then I can also jump to here, even though this position is probably a bit better for a cowboy, so that I can upgrade this one to a 4B and jump straight up over here. And two people are already going for engineers, but that doesn't mean much. I mean, going for engineer makes sense in this game regardless, because of the stop over here. So I am for sure going to get a builder. I'm just debating if I want a second builder or not. Like, a builder game is going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be amazing though. If I go for a builder game, I think I'm going to place, if I can of course, I'm going to place 4B over here, 3B over here, and try to upgrade this one to a big building. I don't know if that's what I'm looking at right now though. The fact that there are two builders out make me kind of inclined to get a second one though. It's just a bit bad that I will be kind of forced to stop over here and do pretty much nothing because the other players are going to take more steps on the track. So that's what is making me less sure of my plan. Let's put it in this term. In these terms. But yeah, I think that just going for builders makes sense right now. Again, I don't really want to get into too much of a fight for early station this game, and I think that's what engineers are going to do in this game probably. So I think I'm going to get a second builder right now and leave Hildegard with cowboys probably. I think, not sure, but that's what makes the most sense to me. So yeah, let's try to go for builders. It's been a while. And turn. Right, I'm at least getting some coins, which is decent. It's windy today, and we had a hailstorm just like 2 hours ago, I think. It's pretty good because the weather was too hot recently, so I needed to breathe, you know? I really needed to breathe. I quite like my setup actually. I can finally read the chat while I'm playing. Also, let's put on some music. It's probably going to be my favorite one, which is this one. Unfortunately, I cannot put on Sergio Leone. Sergio Leone is easily my favorite one. So he got two cowboys. It makes sense to me. Let's see what Corwin does next. Right, he got himself a station. Makes sense. He might try to also go for builders, but I mean, I'm fine with that. I think it was pretty good to get double builder on the first loop because I think it's going to be quite hard to get double workers this game with NBA being this close to the end of the track. The music volume should be fine. Let's see what Moritz does. He's also probably going to advance a bit on the track. He wants the certificate more than the 2 coins, it seems. Not sure I agree with that, but he might have some plans. I will just go to Kansas City. Do I have any TP preference? Yeah, I like the green ones more. So let's play that one, that one, that one. This choice was easy. Go to Kansas City with the coin disc and be happy with it. So let's end my turn. This is a decent hand. I can throw 2-1 over here, I think. I mean, getting a TP would be better, but I'm not sure I would be able to. Let's see, a lot of options this game. As of now, I'm looking at getting heaps of coins somehow. I'm probably not going too fast on the loop, but we'll see. I mean, again, I have options, so there's that. 2 craftsmen, that's very good, and that's something I will strive for. It looks like everybody's going to play builders here, maybe, don't know. My first aim is to secure one of these 2 spots, I think. That would make 4B lead me straight up to this building, which should be good for later on when I'm going to upgrade this one. I think that securing position is probably going to be more effective than just upgrading stuff right now. That's my hunch, at least. Corwin went over here. Yeah, I just want people to deliver before myself. I really want to get those 5 coins workers right now. I got some coins thanks to these buildings. Oh, Moritz is going to use this building. This is kind of a rare occurrence in Great Western Trail. It's not often that you're able to use this one. I'm pretty sure right now that people are going to place down a building, I think over here. And I don't really want to take 2 actions down here. That would be pretty detrimental, I think. So at this point, what should I do? Moritz used both the actions, right? Yeah, he moved the engine and... Oh, he didn't get 3 coins? Oh, he did, yeah. Alright. I was pretty surprised otherwise. I'm going to stop over here, I think. This building is more appealing to me just because I can get 2 coins out of it. But this one is going to be better because, again, I don't want to be cut off of a decent action next round. And I really want to at least go up here and discard 2 cows to get some coins. So I would just go here, not be happy about it, but I knew that was the downside of my overall plan. It's a pretty important downside, by the way. This is like a wasted action almost. But at the beginning of the game, sometimes you can take that actions if they are going to lead you to better returns later on, I think. Hildegard is actually doing the same, I think. The problem with Hildegard is I don't think he has a good position for 4B as of now. I think I got the best one, probably. So I'm I'm willing to see how the game will develop actually, but not sure what people are going to come up with. 13 coins. I mean, I feel good at least. Yeah, Corwin, he's going to get the tent. Makes sense. He's going to have a crazy amount of coins. And actually, you know what? I might also stop for tents. I think that I'm really striving to get a 5 coins worker. I mean, I'm not going to have any choice next round, but if Moritz stops over here, and he does, I think everybody is like dancing a bit around these workers right now. But I mean, I have no choice. I have to go over here. I don't think paying 4 coins is ideal. I'm ecstatic, by the way. People didn't put down a tall building over here, and this is going to be pretty good for me, I think. Let's discard those two. Let's not remove a hazard, and let's end the turn. My hand is decent. Should be able to get at least 5 coins, I mean 11 coins, thanks to Kansas City. Hildegard is probably thinking about going straight up to the cow market. I think he cannot believe his eyes as of now. Still having this spot open is pretty good. Yeah, I think they are trying hard to get those 5 coins workers, but I still think I will be able to get them. Let's see what Corwin does next though. He might bite the bullet and go for the spot actually, and take like 2 engineers maybe. It's maybe not the best of moves when you don't have any building whatsoever on the board though, so I'm kind of skeptical that he's going to do that. Yeah, I think everybody's counting the moves to see if they can. Alright, he beat the bullet. That's pretty unfortunate to me because it means that it's going to be Moritz the one who's going to get those workers now. And he's going to get both of them. I mean, come on. I don't think there's anything standing in his way, so that's what he's going to do for sure. I think that right now he's debating if placing a toll booth over here, but I'm not sure. Again, he's following me here on stream, uh, and he's the only guy following me right now, so there's that. But oh well, normally people come here later on, just because that in the US it's kind of hard to follow me at the time I'm streaming. I know it's a bit hard, so there's that. But I mean, I'm working, so it's not easy to me to stream at other times. Sometimes I've been streaming really early in the morning, but this doesn't happen that often. So Corwin got himself double of these, which makes a lot of sense to me, even though he skipped the build action, which is fairly suspicious to be honest. Maybe Moritz is going to take just one builder? I don't know. I think if I was in his shoes, I would probably... Moritz is stopping here. Alright. Alright. That's a bit of a weird move to me, but I'm willing to follow along. I think Hildegard is going... I mean, if I was in Hildegard's shoes, I think I would get this cow. And get a single cowboy for sure. So now what? I'm sure that he's going to deliver next round, so I'm sure that those two are going to get loose. I think Moritz is going to get them both. Cannot be sure about that, but he might get them. He might try to instead get an NG plus one of them. I mean, I cannot be sure. I will still be happy to grab one of these, so um, that's not that big of a deal, I don't think. So finally, these obstacles showed up. So I'm actually thinking about placing 4B over here right now. Maybe it's not going to be great right now, but it should be great later on, I think. Again, building a chain is pretty good in my opinion. And I don't think that I really need to upgrade this building ASAP. I don't think. I mean, actually, I might... No, I don't have enough coins, I don't think. I'm going to go here, by the way. Paying $0, thanks. Discarding a Dutch belt. So now I have 19. The worst case scenario is I'm going to pay 16 for those two. Well, that's not true. Worst case scenario, I'm going to pay 7 plus 4 to build. That's 11. So it means that I can actually pay enough coins and get a 10B by my second loop, which is fucking strong. So do you know that I said that placing a building over here was very important? Right now, I don't really think that's what matters the most. I truly don't feel that's going to be the best. I think that the best thing would be to upgrade this building and upgrade it again, I think. It's a bit weird. I don't think I've ever been able to place down 10 B on the second loop, and I mean be able to use it by, well, it's going to be on the third loop, to be honest. So I should go for this building and then upgrade it. That should work, right? That's 11, and I think I'm going to have them. So yeah, so I'm going to go for it. Screw the reserve spots thing that I just said. I'm going to go for it. I think that since I'm able to, not doing that would be just stupid. I mean, getting these buildings into play, it's your main plan as a builder, and there's no way that I won't be able to do that this time around, so I might just do that and be happy with it. I don't know, people are playing a bit weird in this game, but oh well. I think I would get this one for sure. If I was Hildegard. But he may try to get this one. Oh, what did Moritz get actually? He got... I thought there was only one. Alright, Hildegard instead decided to still go for a double hire, probably. It's fine. Let's see what Corwin does next. I mean, my action is going to be pretty much forced, I think. Cowboy, and I think he's going to place an engineer, even though placing an engineer might entice Moritz to get it. So he might place down a builder, actually. This game is pretty interesting, and I'm finally going full builders, or at least as full builders as it's actually possible here. I think that you can step down off a full builder plan once you get the building into place. That's like your main plan. Right, so he went for it, so I will be saving some coins. Oh no, he decided for the other one maybe, I don't know. I think he actually wants Moritz to go for builders. I think that's probably going to be the case. He went to Kansas City and he got himself a full amount of coins, but spending one certificate. I don't know about that aggressive strategy of spending certificates, but he might have his reasons. Let's see what Moritz does next. I'm also... I was very surprised by his placing a building over here. That can be interesting every now and then, but I'm a bit skeptical it's going to be a good plan overall. We'll see. Again, a lot of things can happen, so I'm ready to watch how this game is going to develop. I don't know if the music is loud enough, actually. I barely listen to it, so let's tune it up a bit. Hopefully that's not too much. Hopefully somebody will get into the chat and tell me if it's too loud or not. Right now, I really would like to see what is going to come up next. I think in this game something that is also pretty important and that sometimes people forget about is being able to pivot. I didn't have to do that much recently, but it's a skill you should hone when you're playing Great Western Trail a lot. So Moritz doesn't have great options, I don't think. I think he's trying to decide if it's worth it to upgrade a building or if it's worth it to go for cheap heads or something else, I don't know. Corwin move was aggressive. He wanted to secure engineers. He wants to be the only one rushing down the rails at the beginning of the game, I think. It was a bit aggressive because it left me with many great options. And I'm not sure you want to leave the builder with many great options, actually. So let's see what Moritz does. He might place a toll booth here. He might place a toll booth here. Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of possible choices. And all of them kind of made sense. So I think that even though I've just said that sometimes you stop after the fourth builder with your builder plan, I think that being offered two cheap ones, I'm just going to go for them, I think. It also means that I might place down discounted buildings down the line. That should be great, right? So let's go over here. Let's discard the white cow. I was quite lucky, to be honest, with cows, so there's that. I don't think getting an engineer makes any sense, so I'm going to leave that one to Moritz, I think. I don't have any low-level cow. So let's place down Tembi. And oh, I don't have enough coins to hire another one. I mean, that's not the end of the world again. I think I can cope with that. My builder plan is going to be fine, and those 6 coins might be um, important later on. So yeah, there's no way I'm going to get anything else, right? Yeah. Unfortunate, but alright. I got what I wanted out of this action. Actually, I got way more than I deserved, probably, so there's that. I'm going to have too many low-level cows, so I think I will be forced to stop here. Not that I didn't want to stop there, of course. I mean, that was already a decent plan, in my opinion. So right now I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 steps on the rail. That's not enough to go over here. But I wasn't, like, planning to go over here anyway, so there's also that. For sure, I was hoping to draw into a 1 cow and not into another white. But again, can't complain too much. This game is going quite fine right now. I'm going to deliver a second time to Kansas City for sure. I may go for the third time, but given that I was able to get my expensive building down early on, that might not be the case. Hildegard, I think might consider like reserving the spot to place down 4B later on, I think. It's not a bad choice. I think it should be a decent one. There are already some hazards over here. So yeah, I think I would reserve this spot if I was in his shoes, but he may want to upgrade this one instead or do something else I don't know about. We'll see. A lot of different options. Corwin is going to pay the iron price, by the way. He should probably build something over here. I think his move was too aggressive, but he might have a plan for that. Alright, so Hildegard went for the plan that I thought about. I think that's a decent plan, to say the least. Maybe Corwin wants the other station master tile. I mean, getting two of those early on, it's going to help you quite a bit in getting to Albuquerque. Even though, again, Corwin has been throwing around certificates like there was no tomorrow, so there's that. Let's see what Moritz does next. I think he might go for double builder, but I mean, whatever. My builder plan is already pretty much done. I don't need any more builder as of now. Instead, he went for a single engineer. He's debating. Yeah, I think getting the second one was at least decent. Hildegard is going to get the cowboy for sure. I don't even know if I want to place down a TP or not. It doesn't look like I'm going to stop here anytime soon. And I mean, I really think that this spot is going to get, well, maybe it's not going to get taxed, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. This game has been weird. I'm in a very good position right now, I think. Oh, Moritz maybe wants to go for the double builder. I don't know. I'm fine either way again. I I don't really care if he's going. Oh, he went for the cowboy. That's surprising. Like the old two of each kind strategy. That doesn't really work in my experience, but oh well. I mean, I don't know again if Moritz is still listening to me or not. It'd be unfortunate if he was, but he's exploring many different options, probably. Alright. He's made up a decision. I'm going to place down this one for sure. I think another builder. And I still think that a TP is better than placing down an engineer here. Not so sure about that, but that's my plan normally when I go for builders. Let's deliver again to Kansas City. Even though I can go up here, it doesn't make any sense to spend coins instead of saving them and actually gaining them. No, I don't want to use my certificate. I'm going to keep it for myself. Right now, I think I might be struggling with certificates this game, but I think that unlocking the train movement is probably to pay out in spades here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, moving backwards doesn't look great to me right now. I think I'm going to unlock this one. I'm not so sure. I'm playing a bit faster than normal. I don't want this game to drag too much because I'm talking too much about my choices, so I will try to play at a reasonable speed. This hand is high deuce. But I mean, I think I deserve it, kinda. I got great hands till right now, so cannot be too unhappy. He's probably going to get a cowboy. I'm not sure he's also bound to take um, a builder. Oh, he did. All right. Well, again, I'm not unhappy. Even if I have to pay much for builders, it's still going to be way better for me than for everybody else. So I'm not unhappy. I might try to pivot towards engineers later on, but I mean, that's a far enough thing that I don't need to think about that right now. I don't think. He took this one away. Interesting. Very interesting. Just moving the engine forward a bit. Alright. Now you see why this building is going to be this strong. I mean, if you already play Great Western Trail a lot, you already know it, but this building is going to give me a hell of a lot of movement without requiring me any stop. And that's bonkers most of the time. I don't know any other way to put that in words. It's just going to be that good. Two engineers makes sense. Funny thing is, I might be the first one to get them. I might not. I mean, it depends a lot of what Corwin does next. There are a lot of things that can come up. I may still buy Double Builder right now. It looks like a decent way to score points this game, regardless of what else is going on. So I might just do that instead. Move my Kettleman. Well, I'm going to go up here for sure. Let's gain $4. Let's move my engine. And let's move my Kettleman 4 steps forward. I'm actually thinking about getting a cow. Is that like a crazy thing to think about? I think it is. I think it is. Out of 4 cows, I have all these ones to draw into. I think that stopping to discard them is it's just too important at this point. I was debating if discarding those two would be decent because I might get double engineer, but it doesn't really make sense. So let's discard them. I don't think I need a hazard, but I might still remove this one. I don't think that's a terrible plan. Even though placing my own 4B over here wouldn't also be a terrible plan. Nah, I think I still want to optimize the first part of my loop. So I can pay 7. I'm going to need 4 coins over here, probably, and like 16 coins over here. So that's already 20. I don't think I can afford to do that. And I mean, a decent plan would still be to place 4B over here and let the other people pay me, or, go down here. So, no, it's still a no. Alright, I won't get my green cow in my hand. It's fine. That is fine. Going for a southern strategy has some very, 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 very good upsides. The first one is the easy one, which is that I will be getting a lot of certificates. And it's kind of hard to get certificates in the game I'm playing right now. So I think I might as well try it out. I have many plans going on right now. So Hildegard delivered, and he placed down cowboys. Makes sense. Does make sense. So what did Moritz do? All right. I think, as weird as it sounds, I might ignore a 6 coin TP. I know that that's weird, but I think that setting up a summoner strategy here makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I really think it does. I will have for sure one cow next loop if I get double builder. It feels a bit like a waste to use a 6 builder action to place down um, a building over here, but it actually looks like a very good plan to me. Later on, I might pivot towards cowboys, even though that doesn't sound like a great idea right now. A lot of choices. Like, I can also, if I get double engineer, I might actually stop over here because that's going to be quite a good action to me. The problem is that I don't have anything else that strong going on, I don't think. This is a very important point, I think. This is like this is a play I should think about in depth. So, um, I can actually either go for a southern strategy or I can try to build something like 4B over here, tax the hell out of the other players, get double engineer because Corwin won't be able to get over here and do anything else. And then I might go for, I don't even know, like a big taxer over here. Or actually, I will go for engineers. Going for engineers looks like a great plan to me. One, two, three. Chaining straight up to the good actions over here. It looks like a very strong plan, even though I'm tempted to go for southern strategy because it's been a while. I think that the plan I'm cobbling up right now helps me more in getting decent actions because I'm going to get an amazing action over here and then I'm going to jump through the loop. One, two, three. Well, actually, one, two, three, four. Yeah, it's still very good in my opinion. Somebody may place a building over here, but that's going to cost them quite a bit. And I'm not even sure that's going to be that bad for yours truly. So yeah, I think that strangling people is going to be better. Sorry for you, Southern Strategy, but I am going to place 4B over here right now. Yeah, that makes quite a lot of sense to me. Uh, yes, it does. It means again that I will go for double NG, but that's what makes the most sense, right? I actually think it does. I'm sorry if the other guys have to wait a lot for my action, but it doesn't feel like I have to go for a southern strategy. It doesn't feel like that at all. I know I'm going to struggle a bit because of um, certificates, but I mean, I still think this is a fine choice. So let's go for it. All right, let's end the turn. This is going to be a hell of a game. For people who didn't build anything like Corwin. So my objective was 2 stations, right? I think I should be able to get it. I'm going to take TPs maybe later on, but that's not even a given. If that's a big if. I know if Moritz upgrade this building, but I'm pretty sure he's going to upgrade this one. Don't know. I don't see actually great options for my opponents, but I might be surprised. I honestly, I honestly feel like I'm miles ahead, and that's not something you can commonly say in Great Western Trail, I don't think. I will unlock this one for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might get to this station, might not. Depends on a lot of things. Hildegard is kindly giving me coins. Is that true? Is that true? It seems so. Corwin is going to get a TP. Oh, maybe Hildegard didn't have two matching cows. That would be, yeah, I think that might be the case. Otherwise, he would have gone for this spot, I think. Or, oh no, he just went straight over here. He wants to just go to get some cows. Yeah. This also makes sense. He wants to get this one, which is an amazing good one. So yeah, there's that. Corwin is debating on getting... Ah, sorry. My neck is a bit sore. I think he's debating if he wants to take the Station Master title or not. That's something to think about for sure. Yeah, I was lucky to be gifted with a lot of great options this game. I think Moritz should probably get this one. Along with probably Hazard. Not sure about that, but we'll see. So he went there. Alright, he went for it. Let's see if he wants 4 coins or a Hazard more. I would be undecided, I think. Yeah, I would be quite undecided. I don't think there's like a clear-cut choice, but yeah, that one makes sense. He won't be paying me a lot of coins, even though he's still going to pay coins. At least way less than what he was going to, so there's that. Alright, let's go here. I don't have it, but what I have is plenty of jerseys. And another one. Let's get one jersey, get $2 back. Still don't have the white one, and let's end the turn. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. I mean, it's both unfortunate and fine. Hildegard, oh, he's getting the TP? That's maybe a bit weird, but it makes sense maybe. Don't know. Oh, he's trying to go for Albuquerque. That's not easy, but yeah, he might be able to, so it might be the right choice. I'm not checking what his plays closely. I was checking more the other guys because I was more scared about them getting something that I wanted. So Carwin is probably going to take double builder at this point. I don't see many other good options. Maybe a cowboy? I don't know, plan maybe he's planning to play without buildings, which is a strategy that I was never ever been able to play in this game, other than probably when I just started up playing. A long time ago. I could still remember. I think I'm still going to for Kansas City. I don't have great plans to make great deliveries, so my plan is to be 3 Kansas City, Topeka, Colorado Springs, Santa Fe, probably. I don't think I have any great shots at getting to Albuquerque, so I mean, I might have thanks to some certificates, but that's far from certain, I think. Corwin is getting builders. Alright, not sure that's going to work out fine for him, but we'll see about that. Dun -dun. My loop is a decent one right now, I'd say. I might field both rows if I'm given the chance. I might not though. I'm definitely going to place down this TP. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but... Oh no, I'm definitely going to place down this one, actually. Oh, this must be the reason... No. Yeah, I don't know why Corwin didn't stop here, actually. He might be scared about something, but I'm pretty sure that Hildegard just wants the cowboy and nothing else, so... I don't know why he's rushing instead of at least trying to reserve a spot somewhere. Right now he's forced to take 2 steps over here and 1 step over here, which is really terrible. So I don't know about his plans. Some desert music, that's pretty cool. On BGA, no BGF. So, Pepicos, are you looking at me right now? No, maybe not. There was a guy who texted me quite a bit on BGA, asking me about games and about my plans for the streaming. So Moritz went over here. Cool, cool. Nothing unexpected as of now. Yeah, I don't have any choice, I don't think. And I'm still going to go for Kansas City. It doesn't really make sense to go to Topeka or Colorado Springs at this point, I don't think. No, I think I'm inclined to save still my certificates right now. And I will unlock the second one. And let's see what I can do next. That's a hand. It's not a great hand, but it's a hand nonetheless. I don't think I will be able to go to Albuquerque this time around, but again, it doesn't. I mean, I'm not in a rush to do that anyway. Hildegard is going to get those 2, maybe. I don't know why he stopped by for a TP, by the way. I don't think he needed those coins that badly, but oh well, we'll see. Oh, Moritz did purchase the Rockfall. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense. I don't have many great options for Station Master type, but hopefully I can at least get one. Not sure I will be able to, but that's the plan, probably. Hopefully, more than probably. Let's see if Corwin is able to go to Albuquerque. He might. Like with 4 certificates, it's not that hard to go there. Oh cool, another hazard. I'm going to place that down too. I think Corwin really needs those 6 steps not to be stuck in this high deuce loop of one stop, one stop, one stop. That's just so bad. Well, let's see, I mean, a lot of things can happen. He's trying to decide if I can get the NG or not, maybe? I don't know. Not sure. Doopity doopy doo, doopity doopy doopy doo, doopity doopy doopity doopy doopity doopy doopy doo. Yeah, I didn't really want to go for Cowboys. I think that going for Engineers should be better overall. Hopefully. Not 100% sure about that, but it could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's my plan as of now, probably. A lot of probably, but Grandmaster trading is like this. You change plans quite a lot of times early on, and it's very good to try to read into what's doable and what's not. It looks like I might stop for a TP this time around. I think people are going to place down the other one. Pretty sure about that. I don't want another hazard over here, I don't think. So I might get like the 6.1, which should be decent. Should be decent. I want a Station Master tile. I think it's going to be good even if I don't, if I don't get many certificates, I think it's still going to be that good. So Moritz is going to take that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still alright for me. I think it's a good plan for him, by the way, but Moritz is going for early points. That's not a strategy I like most of the time, but it might work out. I was surprised recently by many people being able to do decently well. Well, not decently well, just, you know, I beat them by just a few points with no workers at all by the end of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be alright. So move my engine forward. And let's move it again. I don't think there's any way anybody can get this one from me, so should be cool. Turn. I can also unlock the extra movement disc. That's also very good. Two, four. I think I should punt badly to lose this game, probably. Punt is a term that I got from Magic the Gathering. I know that not all the English-speaking folk use it. It means like making a bad mistake. I know that in American football it's a bit different, but oh well. Let's see what Hildegard does next. I'm at 0 points, by the way. So the other people, well, Corwin is in a hole himself. He went 3 times to KC, right? Yeah. Moritz is probably not going to go for the 3rd time, I don't think. But he might. I mean, well, things can happen. I think Hildegard is debating if upgrading this one or this one. I think this one is quite a lot better, but it depends if he's able to go to Albuquerque or not this loop. If he's not able to, he might want to upgrade this one to have a decent loop next time around and not be forced to take very bad stops. I mean, I'm fine either way. I would just paying 1 coin more, and that's going to be fine by me. But not fine, fine. I'm just going to be alright. If that's what you guys are doing, then I'm fine-ish with that. Oh, alright. That's a weird position, but it's fine. Oh, he's going for the Hail Mary, I think. He's trying to go to Albuquerque, I think. Should be decent. I don't know if getting a builder was fine for him, but we'll see about that. So Corwin is stopping here to advance his engine a bit. Fine, fine. So I'm probably going to get the bare minimum number of Station Master tile this game, but should still be worth it, I think. Not 100% sure, but it should be still worth it. I don't yet know if I'm going to stop over here to cycle out a few cows from my hand or not. Maybe it depends a bit on what Moritz does. Even though Moritz doesn't have great options right now. He's leading on points though. How many hazards does he get? 2 of them, but he doesn't have the correct Station Master tile. I think Corwin does, right? Yep. Yep. So Corwin is instead doing something else. Well, by the way, Corwin wasn't able to go to Albuquerque. That's a bit unfortunate, maybe. Just getting some points then, alright. Saving up a few coins, those loops will help me later on, I think. Skatush! Hey, Gabri. Gabri? I hope. I think it's my girlfriend taking a look at me streaming right now. I think they're just sharing jokes with themselves. Ciao Chiaram, ciao Gabri. They're making me blush right now. Alright, I mean, this game is what it is. Should be winning, and my girlfriend watching me should be great. She sent me a video, by the way. Oh, they're. That's pretty good. My girlfriend is on a volcano island here in Italy that's called Stromboli. It's in southern Italy, and they just watched an eruption in person. They literally just sent me a video of a volcano erupting, which is a bit scary, maybe. Alright, Moritz went for that. Fine. It doesn't really make sense to stop here, like, it doesn't make any sense. So let's just go here without spending coins. Getting $4. Move my engine over here. Upgrade the station, yeah, thanks. Removing this disk. It's pretty much always the correct choice in my opinion. Point a station master, that must be a builder, right? I don't think I have any other choice. It's by far the best choice, even though I don't have any 4-cost building to be built with a free action. I think it's still going to be worth it. Right now I'm not in need of builders, so I just abandon this guy over here. And now it comes the big question. So, am I going to stop over here? Am I just going to go for a TP? It depends if I really want to or not to try to get to Albuquerque. I don't think I care that much about it, even though I have 3 certificates. I don't think that's important, and I think that getting a TP right now makes sense. There's still no tax building over here, and I need the green TP at certain point no matter what, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so let's go over here. Actually, thanks to that I can advance a bit, and 1, 2, 3, 4, I will be sure to be able to reach the station on the next loop. This makes sense to me. Actually, it does make a lot of sense to me. So let's trade with the tribes first. Get this TP. So I'm going to get some points. Hooray for Mario. And yeah, I think advancing a bit on the track makes a lot of sense. And I'm done. 3, 4. I can maybe get up to 4 engineers. Maybe not. It depends on what the other guys are doing. As of now, I can just rush through the raids, I think, trying to get a lot of points from these stops. Yeah, I think I like stopping over here overall. I was bound to do that at some point, and I think doing that early on is going to be worth it. So Hildegard is going to get a cowboy, but no more than that. The other ones are too expensive for his pocket. That's fine. I don't even know if I would have stopped over here, to be fair. Oh, maybe he needs to cycle the Guernsey. And he's going out of his end to try to deliver to Albuquerque. Maybe the 3-cost cow was the last one. I don't know. See what Corwin does next. He's paying a lot of coins, that's for sure. Oh, he probably has to stop over here. That's... Oh. Alright, he stopped over there. Makes sense. Moritz is delivering right now. Cool, cool. I think the time has come to place down a building over here. I don't really think I want to do anything other than that, actually. I don't want to buy any head. I cannot go straight up to Kansas City, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3. I have to stop here anyway, and I cannot do anything over there. Like, anything useful. I can get 1 builder, but that's not going to be amazing. So let's see what I can build. I can build this one instead and upgrade it, maybe. It's not going to be great, but it's not going to be awful either. And I can start playing some taxers here and there, I think. So yeah, let's go here. Let's draw 1 and discard 1, please. I'm going to discard a 1. Yeah. Let's move my Kettleman over here. Let's discard a Dutch belt. Right now, where do I want to put? I don't know. Where do I want to place my building? Placing it over here would just straight up kill Corwin probably, but I mean, I'm not targeting Corwin as of now. I'm targeting Moritz, which is at 20 points, and Hildegard, I think. So let's just try to make their loop less than ideal. Well, Moritz already unlocked the extra movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So placing a building over here is decent, I think. I'm going to harm everybody other than myself, which looks like a good place to be in. I might want to place down this one too. Depends a lot on what else I'm doing, but I think that sounds like a decent plan. At least now, at least to me. But it sounds like a decent plan. I mean, I can go again for a southern strategy, but I don't really think I have to. Do I? I'm going to place a building. I guess it's going to be over here. And it's going to be this one. That makes sense to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have plenty of things to do. And the turn. If I draw a white cow, well, that's interesting. I think I will go for Albuquerque at this point. It doesn't really make sense to do anything else. I might still try to get double head, I might not. It depends on a lot of things. Sorry guys, I'm taking a look at the video that my girlfriend sent me. It's pretty cool. So Hildegard is going for the Hail Mary. It's not a Hail Mary. He's going to be able to go there, right? Yeah, he got 2 coins. He's for sure going to Albuquerque. He's placing down this one, helping me out. It makes sense. Now there are more engineers out. So how many coins do I actually need? I mean, I can just try it out. I don't have to think about them right now. But I can get like double Engie, that's already 14 coins. I'm going to have a bit of a discount to get a builder. I'm not sure I'm going to need it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm going too far on the rails, but it just makes sense to me, I think. Yeah, Hildegard and Moritz are already getting quite a few points, but I'm a late bloomer here, I think. So I will take some time. Let's see what Moritz does next. Oh, somebody took... That was Corwin, yeah. He took away 1 hazard from these spots. Makes sense. Even though I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. We shall wait and see. I might place the last one over there. instead of this one and try to go for a southern strategy. Again, doesn't look great, but it doesn't look that bad either, so there's that. Placing down this one is also an option. I mean, getting cheap guys is always pretty good in this game. So I will try to see how many I can get before committing to a line. It's a bit sad that nobody is watching today. I enjoy the games quite a bit when people are, you know, talking with me. It's way better to play that way. But I know that it's going to be hard to follow me on Tuesday night. And it's going to be incredibly hard for everybody living in the US for sure. And maybe it's a bit boring for guys staying home right now. That might be the case. So he's getting certificates. Makes sense. It's my turn, so let's try out what I can actually do. So let's not discard this one to see what I can... Oh, I got heaps of coins thanks to people passing by, I think. Right, cool. So let's hire a worker. It's going to be an engineer, because that's going to give me a discounted hire, which is probably to be a builder, to be honest. I think it's something too good to pass on. Yeah, it just makes sense to me, I think. So Moritz, was he able to also discard an objective card? Oh, he did! Ha! That's a thing that I did on a tournament game, and it feels pretty good when you're able to do that. Moritz might actually be able to put up a strong plan against myself. Maybe I got too sure of myself, if that's a word. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am sure I will be able to hit the station regardless of what else I'm doing right now. It just feels too good to get this one. I can also hire somebody else. I need 8 more coins, so I can place down something for 3. And that's still going to help me out. I have a lot of 1 cows in my deck. You know what? I think that placing a building over here looks great right now, because it's also going to stop the other guys a bit if they want to take the southern route, and they will be forced to stop over here somehow. So place a building on the trail. I think it's going to be down here. I mean, no other location really make that lot of sense, I think. So it's going to be this one. And I can still hire another worker. That's going to be this one. I think I really want to go to Albuquerque, so there's really no point in trying out anything else, I don't think. I don't think I want to discard a jersey for 1 certificate, even though that's actually still, I mean, it's still going to be the same. It depends if I want to cycle my hand or not, and I don't think I want to right now. So I'm just happy with my 7+3. So let's end the turn. That was a pretty good turn, let's just say that. I was able to snag all the cheap workers. I think the other players, like Moritz in particular and Hildegard, because he already got everything that he needed, they will be able to get a lot of points, so Hildegard is actually scaring me quite a bit. I still hope that I will be able to explode later on, but I'm not so sure anymore. Poor Corwin is having the worst game in his life, probably. So what did Hildegard do? Oh, he had to come up here. He's got some pretty bad actions he has to take. Not as many as before, but still quite a few. Corwin is... I don't even know what he's doing. Trading with the tribes and getting some coins. And he's trying to go for a builder somehow, I think. Just not sure what he's going to do next. As for me, I'm just trying to chase points right now. There's no point, haha, into doing anything else. I might still get another... Hey, Gwetting! Welcome to the chat. Hey, Peculiar SMR. Welcome to the chat. So this game, I was able to go for builders early. I was able to get down a 10B early enough. And I was able to break the ideal routes of the other players quite a bit. So I'm happy enough as of now to see how the game develops from now. But as of now, I am pretty happy. I don't know what Moritz is going to do right now. He doesn't have like... Maybe he's just going straight up for his 4B and going to Kansas City straight up. Don't know if that's going to be worth it, but he might not have many other good plans. I don't know. Let's take a look at... So this one and this one. Okay. This one doesn't look great right now looking at his board, but he might surprise me. Skatoosh. I'm just so happy that my girlfriend, she's on holiday with a friend of hers, and her friend, she has a Twitch account apparently. She's Gabri17s. Yeah, makes sense, Moritz. I think this move definitely makes sense. I don't know how many cows do you have in your deck, though. 1. Alright. Well, let's make Moritz's life as difficult as it can get. And I don't even know what I want to place down, honestly. I don't really think I'm going to need much else at this point. Let's place down those guys. Yeah, makes sense to me. Let's go to Albuquerque. And I know it's a bit weird, but I don't think I need any extra movement right now as much as I might need extra certificates. So we'll probably unlock this one. Is that right? I think so. I will not unlock the extra card. Pretty sure about that. So Moritz is of course placing down this hazard, but that's not going to be too bad. Like paying 2 doesn't really matter too much when I'm gaining 2 back. And I'm also getting 2 more, and I'm also getting a certificate, so should work out fine. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might leave this one back actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4 again. And I had plans. Let's see how they turned out, but let's just say that I had plans. I don't think... Oh, Hildegard is stopping here? To do what? That's very weird. That's incredibly weird. I would have just got myself the cows. Maybe he's waiting for somebody to unlock the last cowboy. Still, it doesn't look like a great move to me, but maybe he needs a station for some objective? No, he doesn't. Oh no, that's Corbin. Um, oh yeah, he needs a station. Makes sense, that's going to be 5 points. I'm still a bit skeptical, but oh well. People do things. He drew 2 and discarded 2. I'm amazed that he didn't upgrade this building yet. He's going to this loop, I think. That's going to cost him quite some tempo, I think. Corwin is paying coins to me. I think that the hardest part to read in this game is the starting moves. I was quite surprised by some people's starting moves. I think they helped me quite a bit. I was seeing already those spots all full, while people went for weird plans. Both Moritz and Corwin went for engineers first. And I mean, that was my plan. That was the reason because I went third with this objective, so there's that. Hildegard is playing a decent game with Cowboys. I should be able to outscore him late in the game. But, I mean, you can never be sure in this game. A lot of things can happen. One can never be sure. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm funny tonight, but I'm trying to. I'm failing hard at that. Also, recently I've been streaming a roguelike game. The name's Roguebook. If you like Slay the Spire, I would say try it out. It's the first time I found a challenging game. Like all the other ones, I did like Griftlands quite a bit because the story is amazing and I mean the dialogues, the banters are they're just over the top. But oh, Corwin is finally building something for real. Let's see what he does. And it's a bit late, but he might still find something useful to do. What was I saying? Yeah, Grieflands is a great game story-wise. It's a bit lacking on the deck building department, though. I think, in my opinion, the story is just amazing. It's just I tried to play Brawl, which is the game mode in which you just play battles and diplomacy battles. You don't do anything else, and that was a bit lacking. I mean, the game wasn't as hard as I wanted, even at higher levels. While this game I'm playing now, it feels very hard right now. There are a lot of possible ways to make it harder. Okay. There are a lot of ways to make it harder. I don't know what is his plan. Whatever. Don't know. There are a lot of ways to make it harder, and there's some meta progression which makes the game more interesting as of now. And the game is very challenging. Like you need to find over-the-top strategies to win. It reminds me a bit of what was the name, Monster Train, which is another interesting roguelike game. I didn't like some parts of it, but I played it quite a bit. And at the beginning, you just needed to find ways to cheese the game to win. Now I heard that it's gotten better, but I'm not playing it anymore. My roadbook is quite interesting. Moritz is getting Cowboys. All right. Makes sense. It's like the only strategy that's still open as of now. Let's go over there. And let's discard one jersey for sure. Let's perform a single or double auxiliary auction. I mean, I can get back 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take one step back to get one certificate. Don't know if that's going to be ideal though. I think I'm just going to get coins at this point. Because I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I go 2 back, that's 11 step won't be. That's not 11. 9 step won't be enough. I would be stuck over here. And I don't know if I really need. Um, if I really need a CAD right now, I think leaving the station back is probably a bit better. Like my default plan is to leave this station back, get all of those, and teleport back to this one in my last move or second to last move. Yeah, I think that getting coins still makes sense. Don't think I'm going to buy engineers, but you never know. It might still be worth it. I'm going to get an objective card over, and pardon, a certificate over here. I think it's still better to get certificates, even though I may be tempted by getting something else. Like I have many buildings down. Is there a way I can get a hazard for cheap? I don't know. I don't really know. But no, I don't think I can afford to take step backs right now. And getting coins is always going to be good. So let's gain $2. Let's move one step forward. Let's come up here. Yeah, I'm not in love with those objectives right now. I want to get a certificate first. And move my engine forward. And yeah, I'm going to skip this one. That's it. Not an impressive turn, but should be better down the line, hopefully. Hildegard. Alright, now he's going to take those two, I think. That's easy 10 points to get. I think Hildegard is the one that I should be prepared for right now. I'm still hoping that the loop is going to be so bad that he can do anything incredible, but I mean, it might be that he's going to be able to still have a very good game. You never know. Also saving some of these is a decent plan overall, just because I'm going to get points out of my Station Master tile. Delivering to El Paso is going to be painful. I don't really know if I want to do that. So Corwin is going to, yeah, snag the builder. I think he was, I don't know. Alright. Alright. Doesn't look like a great action, but poor Corwin doesn't have many great actions, so I think he's too far behind. He's just trying to do stuff. So Moritz is going to lever. He's going to place down the hazard, I'm pretty sure. That's going to be good. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but I have some plans that should work out fine. So let us see what's going to happen next. So did he take another objective? I think so. He's full on objectives right now, which again makes sense. It's one of the few ways you can take points when you don't have heads, so it makes sense for sure. Let's take a look closely at what he did. He went to Santa Fe. He unlocked the other one. Let's take a closer look at all of his objective cards. Yeah, he's just planning to fulfill all the objectives cards, I think. Let's go up here. $4. I wish those actions were in a different order. I will stop over here, I think. Let's upgrade the station. Well, I think I'm going to unlock this one. It's just the same. It's actually exactly the same, I think. I'm going to unlock the other one by delivering, so let's unlock this one. Let's move my Kettleman 4 steps forward. I think that's going to be over there. Oh, they also blocked Hildegard path and Moritz path. No, not Hildegard's path. Moritz path to fast deliveries. That's good for me. That was quite lucky, wasn't it? I don't know what I'm going to do next. Getting an NG is going to be pretty decent. It means that I can get 2 steps back and still reach this spot, which definitely looks like an amazing option. My other option would be to build something over here to tax people even more, but I don't know if that's going to be necessary at this point. Problem is, I will be able to just buy 1 head, not 2. I think that's fine. I think that the plan is so good that I really want to take it. I'm going to build another day, sorry man. So given that my last 2 cows are these ones, I'm going to discard these ones so that by discarding those 2, I will for sure draw into my 7 card hand, which looks fairly decent. Let's go there. Let's discard the white one. Let's hire a worker. It's going to be another NG. The game is lagging a bit, isn't it? Let's get back 4 coins. I can also hire another worker. Why not? I mean, that's going to save me an action down the road, and I don't think I'm going to need that many coins. I'm going to gain at least 8 by delivering, and that's going to be enough to clean in this station and to take 2 steps back. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then take 2 steps back. That's going to cost me 8 coins, and I have them, and I think that I should be able to get more if so I need. So Yeah, I think that I want points right now. Let's get another worker. Let's get down to 0. Right? Yeah, I'm going to deliver to Santa Fe, take, I don't know, something. Like, there's nothing great out right now. There might be later on. So Hildegard is finally going to upgrade this one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. A bit late to the party, but oh well. Corwin is going to deliver. I'm at 30. And my cap is way higher than my opponent's, so I should be fine. I know I might look like a bit, how can you say that? A bit too worried. But I mean, I've seen game lost in Great Western Trail in weird ways, and I don't really want to be that guy. So there's that. Well, Corwin needed to unlock this disc, maybe? Maybe? Not so sure. Ah. Those two are going to suck for Moritz, I think. Again, I think he wanted to get a fast-ish truck towards Kansas City, and now he's not allowed to take it. So this game started out pretty good. I went straight up for double builder, which was alright. I was surprised by the other people not placing down buildings. I think Corwin got heavily punished for that. It's not... At some point, you can't do anything about it. I was just surprised that on the second loop, he went straight up for two engineers, forfeiting another time the building action. I mean, forfeiting it on the first loop is alright if you have a plan, but forfeiting it 2 times in a row, I think it's setting yourself up for some delusion. Cows, cows, cows. Corwin undoes actually. So what is he going to do instead? I mean, it made sense to me that he wanted to unlock the 6th movement. Without the 6th movement, he's always in a rough spot over there. This game could have played out in many different ways. Again, I thought somebody was going for the southern strategy, but nobody went for it. I wanted to go for it, but instead I got a very early 10B, which was probably better, so there's that. An early 10B lets you really snowball. You're going to get free 4 coins each and every loop, which is already incredibly good. And free 4 steps on the raids, which is also very good. I was lucky enough to be able to get a Station Master tile because given the way both Corwin and Moritz started out, they were dead set on getting all the Station Master tiles themselves. And I like Station Master tile not as much as most people do, but I still think that getting one is maybe not necessary, but very important. Also, getting one lets you unlock the 4th builder slot, which is incredibly good. Wasn't maybe great this time around, like I placed down a 2 building, but I still saved 2 coins and an action on it, which is pretty decent. So Corwin did that action, but he went for certificates. Alright. one time, actually, there was one time when I almost lost to a friend of mine. He's incredibly good at this game. He's very good at finding out of the box approaches to it. It's more and more difficult these days, but he's still succeeding every now and then. He's the only player that I've seen succeeding by buying one head in the whole game. Granted, it wasn't. He wasn't playing against our group grown up. We were still trying to find good ways to play the game. Uh, but still, that was impressive. NBA was over here. I still remember the game because it was so different and so unique. NBA, the head building was over here. So the first action of, I don't remember if it was me or somebody else, was to place down a toll booth over here because that's going to be crazy strong. So as his first action, he went here. He got himself, I reckon it was a cowboy, I think. And then he just went, both 2A and 4B were in the game, I think. But still, he was able to win with just two cowboys. That was pretty impressive to witness. I remember the game fondly. And recently, a friend of mine, another one actually, was able to almost win. He lost by, I think it was something like 1 point or even coins tiebreaker or something like that, by building nothing. He went for engineers, he went crazy fast, and he was a bit lucky because it was a game with not many hazards coming out. Like heaps of TPs went out and not many hazards. So he was always able to take the back path to advance. And the buildings, the engineer buildings were in great positions, like I think over here and over here, I think. Yeah, I think they were like here and here probably. And he was able to play a great game. He was able to ring the bell on his last action, and yeah, he was able to do that, but he still lost by I reckon it was 1 point, no more than that. That was pretty interesting. Doo-doo-doo. Come on, Moritz, what you gonna do? You're thinking almost as much as Mario, and that's not a compliment, not at all. I don't know yet which objective I'm going to get. Like this one can be fine, but I actually have no idea if I'm going to stop for a TP anytime soon. I might actually do that on the next loop now that I think about it. Like on the next loop, I'm going to move 6, then go to back over here, then take 4 steps. So I think it does make sense to stop over here and take some kind of action. Let's see. Stopping over here may be great if I get these TP. I already have the green one. Actually no, it doesn't work. I should get 2 TPs, and 2 TPs are too many. Are too many. So what did Moritz do in the end? He built 1B somewhere. Oh no, he went over here just getting 3 coins. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So let's capitalize on that. I'm strangling my opponents right now. So no, I don't think I'm going to stop there. And none of the other one makes sense to me. I will never go to San Francisco. I will never get 3 cows, and I will never get 2 hazard plus a cow. So I'm just going to draw a blind one. It's not great, but I mean, it's better than doing something that doesn't do anything. So I'm forced to place down 1, but I'm not going to place down more than 1. Let's place down this one. Let's also place down a builder. Doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's so rare to see the 10 and 9 guys being bought. Like sometimes it can happen, but not often. I wouldn't say. So let's use only the permanent one. Yep. Remove a white disk, it's going to be this one. And now let's draw a blind one. You ready, guys? I'm probably going to draw something that I won't be able to get, but you never know. All the other ones are too hard to get. I mean, getting 2 TPs doesn't really make sense, and this one is going to give me 3 points anyway, like the one that I already got, so it doesn't really make sense to do anything other than drawing a blind one. So let's confirm. Let's see if I got lucky or not. I don't think so. I got a San Francisco one, but that's fine. Enter. I'm fine not getting points over there. I'm getting points from many other stuff, so still good. I'm going to refill my glass of water, so give me a second. So Hildegard is for sure going to El Paso? No, he's not. But he's going to take a 5-point objective, so there's that. I might stop for a TP, you know what? It's getting crazy good, so I might go for it. Corwin is going to place down this one, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. Still fine, still fine, still fine. Yep. Oh. No, he decided to place down a TP for some reason. That's fine. It's also fine. I think he's rethinking about it and he's going to place down a hazard, but we'll see. We'll see about that. We are going to see. No, he's fine like this, so that's fine by me. Everyone's happy. Hey! I should be able to finish my rail trip just in time. Is that right? So right now it looks like Moritz is going to be the first one to deliver, I think. Yeah, 10-1 is too strong. He has to stop over there. Even though it's just that strong, I think. 4, 5, 6, then 2 steps back. Yeah, makes sense to me. So he went over here. He's probably going to get this cow. I mean, I don't know what he's doing otherwise. Going to go over here. Discard a jersey to gain 1 cert and $2. Yep. This makes sense to me. Yeah, I there's no reason to leave behind 2 stations, I don't think. So let's perform 1 auxiliary auction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's alright either way. Unfortunately, I cannot take off this disc. That's fine. That's still fine. Yeah, I can get the certificate after my move, so that's fine. So let's perform An action, let's move 1 backwards. Okay, 1 cert. Let's move my cattleman 1 step forward. Do I have enough coins to do everything? Did I like miscount or something here? No, I should be fine, I think. Yeah, I should be fine no matter what, I think. So let's gain... No, let's do things in the proper order. Let's move my... Is there any new objective? No, there's nothing. That's the third San Francisco objective out, by the way. Move my engine forward. Let's get into the station. Let's upgrade it. Removing this disk. And then let's take a certificate. Makes sense, right? Yeah, there was no other way around it, I don't think. Let's undo a second. What if I stop over here instead? I can take 2 steps back and come up here. I can move there. No, it doesn't really make sense. That's fine. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody will get another delivery in. Can be me. Not sure if it's going to be me. With 6 certificates, though, I should be able to do everything that I want. So what about that? Corwin is going to do something. Corwin, what can he do now? He doesn't have great action at all. He's going to still advance a bit over here, probably. I got 5 coins, but I'm going to get like 2 more here and like 10 more. That's 15. With 15 I can build up something. I don't think I will be able to get a cheap builder, but we'll see. I mean, with 15 that might be already enough to get the 10 coin one, which I've just said that nobody ever gets. So he's discarding because he has to. Again, what are his station master tiles? The head ones and this one, right? He's definitely trying to put up a fight. I'm quite happy to be able to have a good game with a builder on stream. The last time that I was playing builders, I played builders along with Hildegard, and Hildegard, well, we stepped into each other's toes, and by the end I was able to get second, but the guy, it was Cookie, I think, who went for cows, won easily. Yeah, 2 cowboys makes sense. 2 cowboy makes sense. He's going to make his loop a bit better. Pretty sure that he's going to place the hazard down here. He's not as good as the other players. I think he's just going to try to murder me. I'm going to move over here. Let's get coins. Let's get 4 steps in. Let's move forward. Yeah, I think that getting a TP makes a lot of sense right now. I'm going to waste the last movement, probably. That's that's something definitely uncommon, but I mean, it can happen. So yeah, I'm going to move over here. Trade with the tribes, get this one. And get one step forward and get my station. Great, that station. Yes. Remove a disc. It's going to be the draw and discard one. No, it's going to be the 3 points one. Alrighty. End of turn. Now, even if I get a builder, I won't be getting anything crazy. But still, it's still going to be quite a few points, so I'm going to do that for sure. I mean, my original plan was to place down. I don't know if that was clear. I didn't say anything on. I mean, I didn't say anything out loud. My plan was to place down a taxer, either 7A or 8A, over here to strangle up the people who went for hazards over here. But I didn't find a chance to do that, and honestly, it did look a bit overkill. So Hildegard paid to the bank. Makes sense. Thanks, Hildegard. I like that move. I mean, it's points for you, so I understand why you're taking it, but I still love you. I thought you were going for cows. Oh, maybe you are also going for cows. Yeah, makes sense. Ah. Let's see what Corwin does next. He's going to advance. Oh, he's still got 4 movements, so he has to go over here. I don't think he's got any other choice. He's at 0 points, yeah. If anybody's still watching this long video and is not bored yet, remember this lesson. Always build in this game. Build something. I mean, build something useful, but build something. It's going to be that important. I was undecided for quite some time, if you've seen, if I wanted to place this building over here or over here. I did like this fast loop, even though I think I've used it only once. I think it was still pretty good. So everybody went for hazards, yay! Yeah, he's going for that. Knew that was coming. It's fine. Totally fine. Where is he going to deliver, though? Oh, Colorado Springs. Right. What objective is he going to take? He's going to get decent points out of this Station Master tile. It's a bit tricky sometimes to make it work. Ah. Oh. What is he taking back? Everything? I don't know. He wanted to draw and discard, maybe? Don't know. He's undecided on what to unlock. Builders, builders. Who needs builders? Mario needs builders. Builders. I'm just reading what Hildegard said on the Discord. There is a car chase outside my house. Don't they know we have a game here? They pulled guns and downed him, so it's all good again. And Dave commented, America with 3 flags. Yeah, I mean, I know nothing about guns. We don't have them here. It's still mind-boggling to me to think that it might be normal for people to have guns. Like here in Italy, it's very rare to find someone with a gun. I don't want to judge or anything. It's just weird to me when I hear that people are commenting on guns. Oh, father, mother. Didn't notice that. Alright, so I will not get my last builder. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. He went for the correct move, by the way. I'm going to draw in this card. If I'm lucky, I'm going to get a black cow. If I'm not lucky, I'm going to get an objective, and I don't really want to play it because that's going to be minus 3 points. So let's just discard that instead. I discarded it, right? Yeah. Sometimes it's not clear if you're playing an objective or just discarding it. And move my Kettleman. I'm going to move over here. I cannot get a head anyway. So let's just move there. Cycle a Dutch belt, which doesn't do anything in my hand as of now. And this time I'm going to place down the taxer over here, I think. I think Moritz earned the right to pay me. I mean, I don't think I have any reason to get the tent. Nah, I don't think so. So I would just place the toll booth over there. The big one, I mean. This one. Oh! I'm missing one fucking coin. That's bad. So let's do something else instead. Like, let's upgrade this one. It's not as good, but it's going to work. I cannot get up to this one, right? Well, I can, it's just that I don't want to. So let's place down this one. Come on! Alright. Enter. It's just a few more points. Oh, guys. I will go to El Paso, I think. That's going to be 6 points. And I'm going to get the certificates back somehow, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm going to get them from those 2 actions anyway, so... Let's go to El Paso. I was probably going there anyway, even with a 5 hand. It was just a bit painful to pay all the certificates. Right now I can save 2, and I think I will be able to max them, so there's that. So, Peculiar SMR. Are you also an aficionado? Do you play a lot of Great Western Trail, or it's the first time that I see you in chat, so I'm just curious right now. I saw Commander Root many times, and I know he's following me all the time when I'm playing Great Western Trail. So I think he's enjoying the game at least a bit. I don't know if I put out a great content, but at least a bit. This game was interesting, but I think that I had to play fairly bad to lose from a certain point on. I think when I was able to get both those 2 spots, when I was able to get this bit building in and this spot, I think that the game was already in my hands if I didn't mess up. Getting the engineers was pretty good, but it was not necessary, I don't think. So Hildegard is going to get himself 9 points more. Yep. Is that right? Yep. It's good when you're the only one going for cowboys, but I tell you what, it's even better when you're the only one going for builders. at least early on. Cowboys is just reliable. I think that in all my recent games I've been playing Cowboys, I think people are a bit scared by them. They think that they are always underwhelming. What I think that can be very strong. It's just they have to be laser focused, and it's not always easy to be laser focused in this game. So, Corwin probably needed exactly that tent for some objective, I think. Oh, he also got this one. Yeah, it totally makes sense. At least he can say that he did something. It took him a while, unfortunately, but playing taxers was fantastic. Like having the big building over here and taxing people for two each and every time was already amazing. But being able to also tax people every time over here was it's very hard to recover from that spot. So that was that. I mean, I think Hildegard went for Cowboys, and that was a very good idea because it was the most open lane. And Moritz was able to pivot way better than Corwin, but yeah, they were pretty much battling for the second spot. Again, I might still lose. I don't know how. I might bring fight hard, but I still think that when I secure those two spots, that was the game. Yeah, getting some cheap guys was also very important, but it wasn't the only thing important. I think that the most important thing was securing those two spots. And of course, well, securing this big building early on. That was that's always the foundation of a good early builder plan. It's been a while since I was able to fill two whole rows. I mean, I'm not yet sure I will be able to fill them, but it looks like I will. Like right now, I'm going to need one, two, three discs, and I have three of them. So there's no need to pay more coins now. I also don't have any better coins than the starting ones. So even sometimes sometimes when you go for engineers, this is something interesting that might come up in your games. Sometimes when you go for engineers, it might be ideal to unlock this one before the end of the game because maybe you were able to get a 3 point cow in your deck, and getting better expedition is going to pay up for those extra coins. If not fast, at least just in time, because you're probably going to use these discs anyway in an engineer game. So there's that. Let's go and deliver. Let's not pay anything. So this one is down. Hildegard. They still need cowboys, so there's no need to place down sheep cowboys right now. And I might help poor Corwin to get some more builders. Don't know. Don't think that's going to be the case. I won't be going to San Diego, of course. El Paso is fine. So -4, it's alright. I should go over here, yep. And I just need 3 that I can get over here if I get 1 cow. Which I'm definitely not entitled to, but I might be able to spike. So yeah, let's unlock this one. I don't think there's any need right now to unlock the expensive discs. I don't think. Right, I was able to get a 1 cow. Everything should be good. Hildegard is probably also delivering. Yeah, he doesn't have any coin left. Going to San Diego doesn't appeal much to me, but if I have to do that, I will. We'll see. At this point, I want the game to go fast rather than slow. I'm going to explode this turn, and each turn after that one is going to give me less points. I mean, I'm still going to get heaps of points from the last builder, that's for sure. So yeah, overall, I still have some points to get, but I don't think that going to San Diego is like my plan. It's going to be 8 points, but I'm going to spend too many certificates to be worth it. It's probably the full 6 of them, which are worth 9 points in my game. So it doesn't look like a great exchange, does it? By the way, all the objectives cards are pretty good for Cowboys. Let's see if Hildegard is able to go to San Diego or not. So Hildegard went for El Paso. Makes sense. A few more points. He's really not that far behind me, but like my last 2 moves are going to net me quite a lot of points, I think. Corwin is trying to build up something. Well, it makes sense. I shouldn't be surprised, but I actually thought he was going for a TP, but he might have known that it's way too late for that. So he might want to go for something else instead. You know what? He has all the buildings still available, pretty much. Still 8. Is he going to upgrade something, maybe? I don't know. Did he pay Moritz? Oh no, he had to pay us because he still hasn't unlocked the disc. I don't I don't know why he didn't unlock this one. He's going to reply me later on, I'm pretty sure, because normally he sees this video, he watches videos and speak with me later on. I just can't fathom why he didn't unlock this one. Like, it would have helped him so much, I think. Oh well. Wanna become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers. Thanks. Bun. See you later, alligator. So, guys, what am I going to do next? Well, Moritz is going to get a TP. Makes sense. And it's finally my turn. And I'm going to go down here, spend 3 coins. Discard 1 jersey. Get the certificates and 2 coins. Get... Actually, I might draw a random objective. Because I have plenty of coins and plenty of train movements, I think. Like if I take 2 steps back, I'm going to be at 32, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I can take the station on my next action. That looks great to me. So I think I'm going to draw a blind objective. Why not? Let's take 2 steps back. Let's fill my certificate stock. That's already worth quite a few points. Move my cattleman 1 step forward. I'll move my engine forward. Almost there. Not yet there. Almost there. And take a random objective card. Maybe I can spike something that's actually useful. It doesn't look like that's the case. Nope. Oh well. It was worth it, I think. There was nothing else really that I could do. Hildegard is... Where is Hildegard? Oh, it's over there. He's playing an objective card to move his engine forward, right? And then he's coming up here along with me. He's going to take an objective card, I think, even though I don't know if he's got enough threes. He probably hasn't. He's still going to take it, yeah. Makes sense. I didn't have the requisite for even one objective right now. I was hoping to spike one that Moritz already took, I think. This one was the one I was gunning for. I mean, I wasn't gunning for. It was just almost free to do that. It cost me 1 coin. And I think it was alright to spend 1 coin for maybe gaining 3 points. I think that's a good gamble. Even if the chances are quite low. Like 1 coin is 1/5 of a point. And I'm gambling it to get 3 points. So the odds are that out of 11 cards, if there's something useful, even one of them is useful, that's already worth it. Because 1/5 of a point is nothing compared to 3 points. That's 1/15. So it's 1 to 15. And I chose 1 out of 12. I actually, that's not true. I don't know if there was a useful objective. I didn't actually check. Sometimes when I play async games, I... What did he do? Alright. Sometimes I go checking my physical copy to see what cows are left in the deck and what objectives are left. Would be cool to just click on it and look at them as you can do with your deck. But it's currently not possible. So there's that. It's a bit tedious to do so on streaming, and I'm already winning again. I'm crossing my finger because Hildegard might be able to do something crazy, but I'm going to get like 14 points on my next move and probably another 10 on my other move. So it should be hard to recover from that. I think he's going to probably get 9 points on his next action. If he can get the coins, though. Actually, no. He will not be able to. I think he's going to take 6 points. Or maybe try to go straight up for a delivery. The San Diego delivery is going to be worth 8 points plus the coins. So that's probably worth a bit more than just stopping here. So Corwin placed the building over here, right? Moritz is actually getting this cow now. So the points that Hildegard can get are even lower now, I think. Oh, he chose to go for a different line. Alright, fair enough. Let's go there. Let's gain $4. Let's get over here. Upgrade the station. Use this disc. Again, I don't know if I'm going to deliver, so there's no reason not to do that. I don't think I'm going to take any more steps on the rails, so I just stop there. Let's upgrade that one too. Remove that disc, and then I can still take my 4 steps. Draw one and discard one, I guess. Black one for sure, since I'm going to discard a white one over there. Rightio. Let's hire a worker. It's going to be the last builder. And let's play the best building I can master, which is this one, which is worth 8 points. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to do anything other than that. Is there any reason to stop the other people from moving? I don't think so. I don't really think so. And I might as well stop over that building in the next loop, just to get a few more points. I don't have many other ways to score points right now. I mean, not that I need many other ways to score, since I'm already at 89, but yeah, no more actions. Enter. So I will be able to go for free to Colorado Springs. So I have another chance to hit to hit a good objective. I'm running out of options fast, but it's fine. And I cannot go to San Diego anyway, so I need the perfect hand to do that, and I'm skeptical it would have been worth it, so there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can also go up here and, I don't know, remove a hazard maybe. Don't know. Actually, I might just go for this one, chaining into this one, and build something like this one. I don't know if Guedin is still watching us. Doesn't look like. Oh, Tenor Mantiers. Welcome to the Ranchers. Don't know if you're following us actively, if you're just lurking in. Don't know if you're enjoying yourself over here, but welcome nonetheless. I welcome each and every guy that doesn't look like a bot. There are too many bots on Twitch. I really don't know. Having a great time. Yeah, thanks, man. It's good to hear that, you know? I mean, I'm having a great time, but it's better to hear people are enjoying my content nonetheless. I mean, I'm doing it for fun as of now. It's the same reason because I started playing the other roguelite thing. I thought I'm just going to do what I'm doing anyway, but I'm just going to do that on stream. I'm not looking at getting money out of the stream anyway, so I might as well do what I'm pleased with. So Moritz is trading with the tribes, and I don't know, maybe advancing a bit more again to get another station. It doesn't look great. Well, Hildegard, not Moritz. That's Hildegard. Do, do, do. 89. I have no other ways to score, but I really don't think Moritz can score 30 points in the next few actions. I don't think. I mean, if he goes to San Diego, maybe, but it's going to be hard to go to San Diego without any certificates. He's going to need 5, 9, 12. He can get up to 14. It's just not going to be easy. Even though this building is, of course, going to make it way easier. See what Corwin does. Is he going to deliver finally? Is he not going to? I mean, I'm going to, so. And let's throw another mysterious thing. Nice, I'm still learning a game. My wife beats me every night at the game that's not a cry for help. Right? I won't call the... In Italy it's 118. I bet in the US it's 911 because of the many TV series that I've watched in my life. But yeah, don't worry. I won't call the cops for that. This game is very interesting. If I can suggest you take a look at the video that I made just for beginners. I can just link it to you over there. It's made exactly to show people how to play, let's call it competitive, a competitive game or Great Western Trail. Maybe you've already watched the video, but I'm still going to link it, because why not? Lorenzo. Right, here you go. This is the link to the video that might help you out beat your wife. Beat at the game again. Otherwise, I'm going to call the cops. Nice, thanks. Don't worry. So Corwin is decided to make this game last. That's fine. Alright. Maybe he wants to give a chance to all the other guys. I know I'm sounding again, full of myself, but I really don't see how I'm going to lose this game right now. The other guys don't have enough actions worth their time, I don't think. Moritz should be able to at least go to El Paso this game. I thought he went already there. He didn't. I understand why both Corwin and Moritz went for early engineers. It's just that these spots were just great. I think part of the way Hildegard did well is because he placed the building over here. He didn't use it much, but at least he got the option to do so. That, and he went for cowboys when nobody else did, so there's also that. I think that Hildegard went too late for 4B, otherwise he might have stand a chance, I think. This building is just too good to pass on, I think. So what is Moritz doing? He's going to get some very expensive cowboys. It makes sense though, he's going to also get a TP, so he's going to get the money back, almost. 53, yeah, that was for sure worth it for him. Let's go to Kansas City. I don't plan to get any hazard, so I might as well place down the one that rewards the least amount of points, and that is going to cost more to people to get. Hildegard is still missing the last cowboy, so let's not place down cowboys. Let's place down builders, and engineers are worth nothing for nobody. Nothing for anybody. Like, they aren't worth anything to anybody. English is weird with the double negation things. Let's go over there. Let's not spend any of my certificates, I don't think. And let's remove a disk. That's going to cost me quite a few coins, but it's fine. And let's take an objective car, which is going to be one off the top. Again, I have no way to get those, so let's again grab one from the top and be happy with it. Is it finally something? Yeah! I might get a TP and fulfill that one. Oh, that's refreshing. I might get 3 points more by stopping by. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. Getting 2 free points was already worth it. So Hildegard, no freebie for you, no cowboy. Oh, Hildegard still had to buy cows. That's dangerous. Fortunately, there's nothing incredibly good right there. He can probably score like 6 or 8 points, probably 8 or something along that line. Okay, I, all right, yeah, with 12, that makes sense. He got himself quite a few points that way. It definitely makes sense. So what you gonna do, guys? What you gonna do? Are you two finally going to make this game end or not? This game was a bit longer than what I was planned to. Corey moves Kettleman, blah blah blah. Also, Tenormanteers, I don't want to sound too pressing, but if you want to, you can follow both my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. Because getting more followers is going to help me, get more enjoyable streams where people are following me. So if you want to follow me, I'm putting out regular content, I think, kind of regular. Some board games and some video games, but not action video games, like relaxed video games. Thanks, man. That's cool. Relaxed video games. I play only PvE solo video games. Thanks, Gildegard. GG to you. You were the one I was most scared to face, actually. After the mid game, it almost was like you were able to get enough points. Hopefully, that's not going to be the case. You might still go to San Diego, but that won't be enough. So there's that. So I was just saying, I'm putting out regular content on board games. I would like to play more Great Western Trail. It's just a bit hard to find people able to play at the time I want to play. So there's that. And I also play solo video games. They are roguelike, card-based, deck builders, and they are very punishing, and I like them quite a bit. There's a lot of strategy involved in them, and I like discovering each and every bit of them. Right now I'm playing a lot Roguebook, which is very deep. It's similar to Slay the Spire, and it's very deep. Right now, I don't know, Moritz is trying to decide if, I don't know, the other players can get more points than me taking more actions. I don't know. I wrote down 3 bigger mistakes I made this game. Gonna study that later. Alright. Your game felt solid. I said that on stream, so you can listen to it, to every bit of it if you watch the video later on. But basically, I think that it all came down to me being able to place down 10B on the second loop and being able to use it on the third loop. But not only that, the time I was thinking that I already really got the game in my pocket was when I was able to place the building down here. Like, snatching those two spots felt too good. I was debating a bit if I wanted to go for a southern strategy, but going for this building over here meant that all of you were poor for a big part of the loop, which was very important and helped me quite a bit in securing a win, I think. So there's that. I don't know what, I mean, your biggest mistake, I think, was not upgrading this one ASAP, but I don't know what your cards in hand were and what your other plans were, so I cannot be sure. I was very surprised you didn't go for an upgrade earlier. I wasn't even against an upgrade over here, actually, because early on the loop was very bad. Were you counting on no blockers on that jump? I mean, I also spoke about it briefly on stream, and if you watch the stream, I stopped plenty of times over here, so I was not scared a lot. I had NBF and NBD as backup plans, so I wasn't that scared actually. I didn't take these long jump many times, so no, I was not that scared. I mean, I was a bit scared, but not that much. So Moritz, alright. So it's going to be my last action. And on my last action, I will try to build something. I don't think I want to play an objective. And getting a TP just to fulfill my other thing, it's going to be worth 3 points. How many points can I get out of placing a building? Maybe less than that, actually. So let's take a look. I mean, I'm going to go through the motions, so let's go straight up over here. Move my Kettleman, yeah. Straight up over here. Hildegard gets $1. Yeah, he can take that. Yeah, 4B upgrade, the late 4B upgrade was definitely a mistake, I think. I don't know, I mean, again, I didn't follow the rest of the game, so I don't know about that. Let's move the train just because. But I'm 100% sure that upgrading this one too late was definitely a big mistake. So I'm going to pay 3 coins total. That means that I'm going to have 8, which means that I won't be able to place down this building. I don't have, I mean, I can upgrade this one, and that would be worth a few more points probably. I think at this point it's probably just better to clean in this objective and call it a day, I think. I'm also going to still keep the coins, which are going to be worth 2 more points. So yeah, I talked myself into it. I'm going to go here and grab a TP. This one should be the right one. I'm not always sure about that, but yeah, it seems like that's working. And I can't get anything else right now, so I might as well take 2 coins. Right, I'm done, and that's the game. Hildegard, if I build for B, so I regret building to B up where I have 4B. To reserve the spot, you mean? Oh yeah, because then you purchased that builder, so you didn't need that anyway. If I built 4B ahead of me on that turn, I would have had black disc delivery, saving me something like 2-3 moves later. Yeah, gambling on drawing to 12 on an 85%er won't do that again. I mean, it depends. Do you like Great Western Trail on BGA? Yeah, I also play on BGA. You can text me there. My name is Up Your Play. This is my name. So if you want, you can find me on BGA too. I mean, I don't like gambling on Expedition anyway. What's BGA? BGA is Board Game Arena. It's another platform, and right now there's an open alpha, not an open, a closed alpha of Great Western Trail over there. You can ask to get included. You can ask on BGG. There's a thread on BGG. BGG is Board Game Geek. It's the best place to talk about strategy on board games on the web. So you can go on Board Game Geek on the Great Western Trail page, and you're going to find a thread speaking about the BGA implementation, and you can ask to be included in the alpha. It's pretty cool. So I don't know how Ziobeno. How do you pronounce that? Z1OBN0. I don't know how to pronounce that name. If you can help me out, that would be great. But anyway, if you enjoy my content, I'm also going to stream some games of Great Western Trail on BGA if I can find some opponents. It's not going to be easy. I normally play a lot of asynchronous games, but for streaming, I need to play synchronous games, so that's that. This game was definitely a bit slow, but I'm impressed that Hildegard was able to reach 85 points actually. It's only 10 less than myself, and I felt that I was head and shoulders above everybody else this game, so picture me impressed. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I see people joining the stream always pretty late. Is that because you're all from the USA? I might try out someday that I can have a morning off. I can try out to start the stream later on and catch up with people from the USA. It's going to be hard though. Sometimes I'm really too tired to do that, so there's that. So yeah, I'm happy that I was able to win again. Placing down building in the correct position is incredibly strong in Great Western Trail, and that should be the first thing you're going to think about each and every game. Like the two questions you have to ask yourselves are, what kind of strategies are the best on the setup? How can I get cheap heads out of the market, cheap workers? And how can I build an ideal loop using the buildings that I'm provided? So it's pretty cool. I read your topic of BGG about Great Western Trail. It is a nice job. Thanks, man. Again, if you like my content, I'm going to ask you, as every streamer ever, to follow me here on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm planning tomorrow probably to put out another video on Great Western Trails talking about Prodi Cowboys, which is the easiest strategy in some regard, but it's also a bit tricky. I think that Hildegard, he was so close that I think that he might have won playing some other way. I don't know if Hildegard agrees, but I think that with a faster 4B, he might have been able to. Also, Hildegard, I don't know if you really wanted the extra builder. I mean, it looked great right at the start, but it didn't look that great after you place down your 2B over here. Like, you're already committed to two cheap buildings, so you just needed to upgrade it to 4B. You didn't really need to get a builder. Gonna watch this back on 2 off speed as usual. I actually wanted to hear your reasoning for the placements because I would not have thought of your positions. Yeah, I spoke at length about positioning. Um, so yeah, you're going to find useful information if you're searching out for them. Um, my YouTube videos are going to be easier to understand than my streams, maybe, because I mean, I'm trying to be beginner friendly even on a stream, but you need to understand the fundamentals first. So that's why I put out a video. I think people might really get better at the game following the video. I'm again going to put out other videos. I also plan to talk about Barrage at one point. It's one of my favorite games and I wrote quite a few articles on it, but I've never made a video of it, so I might also do that. Streaming it, it's a bit difficult because it's playable only on, what's the name of that? Um, Tabletopia, which is a bit of a pain in the ass to play, but yeah, that's right. Also, I thought the beginning was so funny that we did the exact same moves for like 10 turns. Yeah, the beginning was a bit fun. I was really surprised that nobody placed the building over here. Oh, I'm glad you agree. Yeah, Barrage is great. It's also another very deep game and a game I love a lot. I'm also, but this shouldn't get out too much, I'm also in a closed alpha to playtest a fan-made version that it's automated like Board Game Fiesta, but it's only good for synchronous play, so I haven't tried it yet. I should try to find some people to play against one night. I don't know if the maker is going to be fine with me streaming it because, again, I don't know if Cranio Creation is fine with it, and I don't want to spoil his work by streaming it. As of now, it's like a pet project and it's really closed, so not many people can try it out, but maybe one day he will be able to share it with many more guys. So, yeah, there's that. So, can you give. Yeah, I placed it before, but I'm going to do that again. This is the link to the YouTube video. Alright. And if you want to follow the channel, you can just click on follow. I mean, there's a button for that. You can also like the video if so you want, but I would really enjoy a follow just because it feels great to have more people following you and commenting videos and commenting on Twitch. Like, streaming is way better. Me and Posty haven't played it for 1.5 video or here or something now. Well, I don't know if you know about that, but I'm also running an asynchronous series of games. You can find them on the BGG Barrage page. I'm playing right now 2 asynchronous games of Barrage. I just love that game. It used to be that a lot of people were playing it. Right now, it's stopped a bit. I think it's because a lot of great web implementations of games came up, and Barrage hasn't got one yet. So playing on Tabletopia always sucks a bit. People prefer to play Gaia Project or Terra Mystica or Great Western Trail itself, other than Barrage. But Barrage is a great game, and I would love to get an online implementation of it. That would feel great to me. So alright guys, it's midnight over here, and as you know, midnight it's the witching hour, but it's also the sleeping hour for poor Mario. So I will say goodbye to you in a few seconds. I did enjoy talking a bit with you, Hildegard. I would like also to hear back something from Moritz. I don't know if Moritz is just hanging in the chat or if he's like listening to us. I would like to know more about his game plan because you both went, like both Corwin and Moritz went for engineer first, which looked like a decent plan because with the building over here, going for engineers was actually a good plan. It was my plan if you listen at the start of the video, but after that I was surprised by a few choices like not placing a building. I'm skeptical that was the correct choice, but I would really like to hear back from Moritz, but I don't know. Moritz, are you still here? No, he left the chat. Alright, well, whatevs. Guys, thanks for sharing the stream with me. Hope to see you next time. I'm streaming Great Western Trail each and every Thursday night. I haven't skipped one night yet, so I'm going to keep hammering it, and I'm not satisfied yet. I mean, I was streaming a lot of Arnak, and I got burned out because I was, streaming and writing too many articles, so I got a bit burnt out. I think that I will get back at Arnak next week, probably. But I'm never tired of Great Western Trail, maybe because I'm playing it once per week. I would like to play it twice, but it's already hard to find players all the time, so don't know about that. Thanks for board games content. You're welcome. Again, I'm also doing some video games content. I think people might be interested in that just because it's very similar to a solo board game. I'm just playing and taking my time. But I'm definitely going to stream. I really, I mean, I really think that a lot of people are going to play Great Western Trail once the BGA implementation is going to be open. So I might be increasing my stream of that. And I'm also looking forward to putting out some new contents. But I mean, I also have a daily job, so I do what I can with the time that I have. So thanks for sharing the stream. See you guys. And Mario is actually going to sleep. Bye bye.